this video, we will do some important questions from the exercise of periodic table and periodicity of properties. Let's see what is the first question which is given. Question is, choose the element whose atoms have greater shielding effect. In the part number A, we are given two elements, beryllium or magnesium, and we are asked to choose which one has the greater shielding effect. Now this is beryllium. Here we can notice how many inner shells are present in beryllium. In beryllium we have just one inner shell having 2 electrons. If we see magnesium, in the case of magnesium there are 2 inner shells. The outermost shell is known as the valence shell. Between the nucleus and the valence shell we have 2 inner shells. In the inner shell there are greater number of electrons in the case of magnesium as compared to beryllium. So in this case magnesium has greater shielding effect due to the presence of greater number of electrons in the inner shell. I hope this question is clear. Now let's see what is the next question which is given. Next we are given carbon or silicon, and we are asked to choose which element has greater shielding effect. Here we have carbon with atomic number 6. Carbon has just one inner shell between the nucleus and the valence shell, while silicon has 2 inner shells between the nucleus and the valence shell. Carbon has just 2 electrons in the inner shell, while silicon it has greater number of inner electrons in the inner shell. Since silicon has greater number of electrons in the inner shells, that's why silicon has greater shielding effect as compared to carbon. I hope this is clear. Now we will see the next question which is given. In the next question we are given fluorine or chlorine, and we are asked to choose the elements which has greater shielding effect. Fluorine has just one inner shell between valence shell and nucleus. Between valence shell and nucleus there is just one inner shell, while in the case of chlorine, between the nucleus and the valence shell there are 2 inner shells. Chlorine has 2 inner shells and has greater number of electrons in these inner shells. Fluorine has just one inner shell and has less number of electrons in this inner shell as compared to chlorine. So that's why chlorine has greater shielding effect as compared to fluorine. Chlorine has greater shielding effect as compared to fluorine. I hope this is clear. Now see the next case which is given. In the next question we are given boron or aluminium, and we are asked to choose which one has the greater shielding effect. Boron, atomic number 5. Boron has just one inner shell between the nucleus and the valence shell, while aluminium has 2 inner shells between the nucleus and the valence shell. Aluminium has greater number of electrons in these inner shells as compared to boron. Since aluminium has greater number of electrons in the inner shells, that's why aluminium has greater shielding effect as compared to boron. I hope this question is clear. The next question which is given, arrange the following elements in the order of increasing ionization energy. In part number A we are given 3 elements, lithium, sodium, potassium. We know these are the members of group first of the periodic table, that is alkali metals. We know ionization energy values decreases as we move from top to bottom in any group of the periodic table. So the increasing order of ionization energy values for these elements will be, they will be arranged like lithium. Lithium has greater ionization energy, then sodium, then potassium. I hope this is clear. Now we will see the next question which is given. Arrange the following elements in the order of decreasing shielding effect. We know as we move from top to bottom in any group of the periodic table, the number of electronic shells increases, so the number of electrons in the inner shell also increases. As a result, shielding effect increases. Lithium, sodium, potassium. These elements belongs to same group of the periodic table, that is group first A of the periodic table, alkali metals. Now we will arrange these elements in the decreasing order of shielding effect. The decreasing order of shielding effect for these elements will be lithium, shielding effect of lithium is lesser than shielding effect of sodium, then shielding effect of potassium. I hope this question is clear. Now we will see what next question is given. Next we are given, in part number B, we are given chlorine, bromine, iodine, members of group 7A of the periodic table, and we are asked to arrange these elements in the decreasing order of shielding effect. We know very well, as we move down the group, due to increase in the number of shells, number of electrons in the inner shell increases, so as a result shielding effect also increases. So the decreasing order of shielding effect for these elements, which are the members of group 7A, we will write the decreasing order of shielding effect. The decreasing order will be shielding effect of chlorine is lesser, then shielding effect of bromine, then shielding effect of iodine.